You're packing for vacation, so obviously you need a whole new wardrobe, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on stuff that you're probably not going to rewear. So why don't you just check out Nuuly so that you can rent an entire wardrobe and get to send everything back when you're done.
Nuuly is a subscription clothing rental service that lets you pick 6 styles every month. For just $98 a month, you get your choice of any 6 styles, where you can pick from hundreds and thousands of different brands like Free People, Reformation, and Jaded London. There's inclusive sizing with options for plus, petite, tall, and maternity. There's fast, free shipping and returns, plus professional dry cleaning and laundry, and the option to buy what you love at a really good discount.
The great thing about Nuuly is you get to wear more while spending less. So you curb that must buy something new feeling you get when there are events on the calendar and still feel excited about your wardrobe. It helps you have fun and get creative and explore your style without making commitments. Free your closet of impulse purchases and skip the nothing to wear spiral by renting instead. There are no late fees, damage fees, or fees to pause or cancel. So no big deal if you lose a button, spill something, or just need to take a break.
Nuuly is a great value at $98 a month for any 6 styles, but right now you can get $28 off your first month when you sign up with code GOODINFLUENCE. Just go to NUULY.com and enter code GOODINFLUENCE at sign up to get $28 off your first month. That's NUULY.com, Nuuly with 2 U's, and code GOODINFLUENCE for $28 off your first month. Nuuly subscription clothing rental, change your clothes.
Welcome back to The Good Influence. My name is Suzanne.
I'm Francesca.
I'm Kelby.
I'm Chelsea.
And we're back, guys.
We're
back.
so back.
And if we look a little tanner, it's because we are.
How do we look? Do we look good?
We're sun-kissed.
Them, not me, but it's okay.
You look great.
It's okay. I come back from trips paler. It's a little trick I do. It's a little magic trick I do called my spray tan comes off in the ocean.
You are definitely tanner.
Yeah, you are.
Don't think anything.
No, it's okay. I go to sleep at night. Fine, just fine. I'm not. It's okay.
Kelby, I like your name tag.
Thank you. In case you didn't know, expert. I'm an expert on literally everything.
Yeah.
Actually, like name a topic and I know all the answers.
She's our chat GPT.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Kelby Claude.
Kelby
We're all experts, actually.
Cloud. Okay, now we're talking. Now I'm feeling good about that.
Actually, on that chat GPT note, Andrew telling me that I was chat GPT was like the highlight of my trip.
Oh, I
Wait,
missed
what
that.
did he say this?
Why did he say that? Yeah.
Because
say?
you know how, because I just talk about whatever topic for however long you'd like me to. And then even if I'm wrong, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I was wrong. And then I continue arguing the different point.
But by the way,
But I'm still right because I pivoted. So now that we're all on the same page, I'm still right.
For sure.
I need a piece of tape.
Suzanne
guys.
against the world.
Suzanne against the world.
How are we feeling,
Nah,
guys?
not against the world. Suzanne, I'm on your team.
Me too.
We are back
Sweet.
from St. Bart's. We were there from Tuesday to Sunday.
Yes.
Had a blast. That place is beautiful.
It's probably the coolest place I've ever like visually seen. Like it's just like,
It has a little bit of everything.
yeah, but it's just like so pretty and
Yeah.
like
It's just
picturesque.
yes.
Like any little like glance you get at any part of the island, whether you're driving, looking out a window, looking out to the side, whatever, it's like a picture perfect little
moment.
like yes, it's
And
beautiful.
it's unlike other beaches because I feel like it's very Pirates of the Caribbean. Like the rocks are so cool. Like the big rocks that are everywhere. Yeah, that was really cool. But
And
you know what? That hill never stopped scaring the shit out of me. Every
Hill's
single
so
time.
scary, but isn't riding around in the convertibles like the most
That was
fun?
probably
No,
the
that
best
was
part of the trip. Like
so much
just
fun.
driving around all day, or like just the times that we were driving around, going place to
Speeding.
place.
Yeah.
In a Mini Cooper convertible, the hills are like literally like 90 degrees up,
Like
90
this.
degrees down, like so dramatic, but like so fun.
The hill to our house is like this.
It was more because remember we
maybe
walked
like
it
this.
barefoot?
And imagine like the windiest road up a hill you've ever seen, and you have no idea what's about to come around the corner, but you just go anyway because
I felt like we were on
Fuck
Mario Kart.
It's adult Mario, like real life Mario Kart
It's like
for
the
sure.
Italian job.
We got stuck. It was
Yes.
me, Audrey, Reagan, and
love
Andrew.
that movie.
We got stuck going up.
Oh, I was behind
the
you when
hill.
that happened.
So like
Yes.
literally we
To the
could not
house?
go. Yeah, so we had to stop.
'Cause
We were
there
at
was
full
a
stop. There was
turtle.
a turtle in the road. So Andrew was like, "Oh, let me stop." And we're like halfway up this super steep hill, and he's like, "I'm gonna go get the turtle." Well, the car now won't go up.
Yeah.
So we did reverse a little bit and then
Use
make
the momentum.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I was clenching every part of my body every time I went up that hill. I was just
Because
hoping
every
for the
time,
best.
because we were not in the best one, and every time we turned around the corner to go up, the tires would squeak. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh god,
Our little Mini
Cooper.
Cooper was a little dinky, but that's okay.
We made it.
Chad was like, my foot is all the way down on the ground on the floorboard. That's how, and I'm like, don't tell me that. I
Metal
don't,
to the metal, baby.
The little engine that could.
Hey,
you know what? Who knew that Mini Coopers had that kind of horsepower?
actually,
Yeah.
that's what they're known for.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
That's what they're known for. Yeah, Mini Coopers go fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, not fast, but like
How
hill
much can we
power.
buy a used Mini Cooper convertible for? And should we?
Yeah.
For the good
No,
influence.
Chad wants one.
It's a
bad.
write-off. A company write-off. Love. No,
What
those
color?
things are
We need
so
like a
fun.
bright blue color.
Bright
Green.
please, bright green.
Neon
Because
green.
I wanted that the whole time. Every time I saw one, I got so pissed off because I was like, they literally knew I was coming to this island and they didn't reserve a lime green Mini Cooper for me. And
That's honestly on Chad. You should take that up with Chad.
you know
All
what?
right, guys,
Chad's actually
2019.
in big trouble. Big trouble.
Because of his sunburn?
No, because he lost his wedding
Oh,
ring.
yes. Chad and
I forgot,
Suzanne
yeah.
are getting a divorce.
So
It's time for me to date Chad.
Yeah.
That's my first quota of the month.
Chelsea's
Going on a
Chelse's
date
date
with Chad.
quota number 1.
Yes.
Guys,
But it's
okay,
sports therapy.
Wait, tell them what happened with the ring, though. Please tell them everything that happened with the ring.
It's not even an exciting story. He's
No, it's
just
not.
He's just an idiot, and he's gonna listen to this. And I know this is not helpful to say. I told him this. I was like, look, I know this isn't helpful at all, but you're an idiot. Because why he didn't put his, I said, where did you put your ring? Because he was convinced that it was slipping off of his finger in the ocean. I said, make a fist and just go on about your day. But apparently that wasn't good enough. So he took his ring off and put it on his shoe. But keep in mind, this is not a closed-toed shoe we're talking about. There's no heel on this shoe and there's no toe. It's a slide. It's a slipper. And then he told nobody that he did this. So like, yeah. 200% somebody
It was on top of towels, on top of bags.
Well, see, the thing is, it wasn't on top of a towel when I got to it. So who knows what happened to it? Who knows who kicked it?
Somebody out there is married to Chad now.
Well, actually, now Chelsea can go on a
married
date.
to Suzanne. Yeah.
Yeah, and now Chad or Chelsea can go on a date with Chad, and it's less awkward. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we have first quota down.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all we need.
First date of the month.
Actually,
First date
Chelsea,
ever.
Wednesday night.
Chelsea, was it you? Did you hide the
Yeah.
ring?
Sorry,
Just, you know what? It's
Chelsea's
fine.
back.
Just give it
Check
back
out.
whenever you're ready.
I'll let you know.
Okay, wait. That was the cutest story ever, though, Francesca, when you were like, yeah, this happened to my
Oh
parents.
yeah. When I was like 10, we went on a beach vacation to like Dominican Republic, and my dad also lost his ring in the sand. And I just remember him like looking for it. They even got like a little metal detector to like look for it. And I thought that because my dad lost his ring that like my parents had to split up now. I was like, oh my God, like my parents aren't together anymore. My dad lost his ring. Like I was like very like concerned.
That's how that goes. It's step 1, step 2, divorce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Step
So-
1, lose ring. Step 2, divorce.
No middle ground. All right, how much is this Mini Cooper we're getting?
Okay, guys, 2019 Mini Cooper convertible, 15 grand. We all split that.
Oh my gosh,
I
easy.
mean, we can do
Easy.
this.
There we go.
We can do this.
What color
If we've
is
got
it?
any donators out there, anybody wants to donate?
Just
The
$1
Mini Cooper
to
fund me.
help us
Send
get
a
our
galaxy,
dream
please.
Mini
Send
Cooper.
galaxies. Send me a
Okay, I think we should do it.
How many reds
Okay.
equals a Mini Cooper?
Oh my God, Suzanne.
Mini Cooper. Writing it
Suzanne
down.
sees money just as colors, like 2 reds, 3. It's like Monopoly money.
No. Okay. Well, the backstory here is that there was apparently in St. Bart's there's like vending machines take your money, not the cashier, even though the cashier's standing right there. Like we went to a coffee shop and the guy in front of us was paying and he was like putting his money into this little like vending machine, even though the cashier was right there. But I guess the vending machine handles taking the money and giving the change. And so he almost left like his change. And they were like, oh, I think that it just spit his money back out at him. And I was like, no, it's a different color. So it must be a different
It's a different color. That's
a different color.
Must be the change.
4 reds equals 1 Mini Cooper.
Or you're talking about euros, right? Like you're looking at 4.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it's
okay.
different color.
I was making sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't that crazy of a thing. They just like to make fun of me, I think.
What?
Can we talk about the food that we had there? I'm still
Incredible.
dreaming about it.
So good.
I'll figure my
But
boobies
also
out.
just that island in general, like guys, like there's no power lines. Suzanne made an observation. She's like, we're driving in the car. She's like, why are there no power lines? And then I had to do
Oh,
a
it
deep
was
dive.
because you were like, where are the squirrels?
Yes, I was like, where are the squirrels? Like I haven't seen a squirrel. I haven't like this island
I only
is
saw
so like
cats.
curated. Like this island was what?
I only saw cats and dogs.
Yes, exactly. Cats and dogs. But this island's like curated. I went and did a deep dive. So it didn't really get built out until like the 1960s. And it was like everything that they did was super intentional. A lot was put into it. All the power lines are under the ground, under the road, which is like such a small thing, but like makes it seem so like luxurious. Like when you look out into like anywhere and you see power lines all over the place, it just kind of like ruins the vibe, you know? But if there's no power lines, vibe is there.
Yeah. Big eyesore.
100% a
Big
vibe.
eyesore. But it was very cool.
What are you writing over there?
She's drawing
I'm
a
just
flower.
drawing memories from the trip.
A flower?
Yeah. So many pretty flowers, a little sunshine, you know.
Maybe
And
a
then,
wave?
Guys, how many times did we work out?
Once. I worked out one time.
Twice.
One time.
And that's okay.
Twice.
But how much did we dance?
Oh, I
A
did
lot.
a lot.
I
was,
feel like
we ran
I
on
think
the
I was
beach,
jumping
we
up and down that
swam.
whole trip.
trips have different reasons to go on
I
them, right?
also
Like there's some trips
climbed.
where like you're supposed to be zen and relax and you're really supposed to be grounded. And then there's supposed to be trips where you just have to fucking let loose. And like that is just as important for your mental health.
And recovery,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I went to the gym this morning. Didn't
Totally
lose a
fine.
single thing of progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people worry about like, oh my gosh, how are you going to stay so consistent whenever you're on a trip? Or what if I can't go to the gym 3 days in a row, whatever. Like, I promise you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I actually have not lifted in 2 weeks and I'm going to go lift today. And I bet I've not lost any progress. Like once you've been doing it consistently for so long, you're okay.
Maintenance
Like,
is a lot
don't be so
easier.
discouraged if you lose, like you miss a few days in a week.
Or even on trips, like I weighed myself this morning. Did I gain a few pounds? Yes. But that's all water weight. Like it's not like I
Yeah,
sit
that's
here
true.
and gained a pound
also-
of fat in.
Francesca made an interesting point. You were like, sometimes I feel like I feel like my muscles are like more defined after I
Oh my
come
God,
back
yes. There are
because
times that I get back from a trip and I'm like extra shredded and I maybe worked out one time, like, or not at all. Maybe I didn't work out at all. And I was eating, I was drinking and, you know, whatever. But like your muscles need recovery in order to grow. Like if you're constantly breaking your muscles down, they're never going to grow. And like most of the time your muscles recover when you're sleeping, whatever. But like when you're on a trip for an extended period of time and you're letting your body recover, you'll see some gains. You will.
We do underestimate like recovery time, but it's hard because like when you're in your normal routine of things, and I mean, working out's fun. It's my hobby. So it's like, I don't necessarily like want to take a rest day, but I feel like this was exactly what I needed.
It just didn't make sense. Some days when we had things to do, we were busy, we were like, enjoying. Like if it made sense, I'm sure we would have worked out more times.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
also
mean?
think on vacation, everything you do should be fun. Like that's the
Agreed.
point of you going. And so the one workout we did do was
Fun.
It was,
Yeah.
I did it because I was having fun doing it and recording myself and posting it and all
And
the little things.
Andrew and Chad did it too. And they killed it.
Someone thought Chad was my future boyfriend.
He might be.
Looks like he is.
No, people thought we were in a workout class. Someone responded, but I would hate to be filmed. I'm like, guys, we're in a private home right now. Second one, the guy behind you is really cute. Like, what about him? That's my best friend's husband. Like,
Actually, he's off limits, but thank you.
what is he?
No, actually, he's not.
Chad can be everyone's
He's taking
husband.
he's taking you on a date.
We're
Chad's
watch
gonna
some-
love that we're
gonna
talking about him.
I
Like,
know.
oh my
watch
God.
some football
Guys,
together.
let's stop talking about
Okay,
Chad.
yeah, let's
Before
not-
he blows
he's
you
like,
up.
Love you, Chad. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, what else did we do?
We played Fishbowl, the
Oh my
best
God,
game
that
ever.
was so much fun.
That's my new favorite game.
yeah.
Should we play right now?
No, it's too long. I said that we should play it on the pod, but I think you also
you have
need
to have
more people.
than you have
Yeah.
to have like at least 6 people, probably maybe 8 even to make it fun.
Okay, so a bunch of people in a group write down random words like noun, person, place, thing, whatever, literally anything. You put it all in it's like one word. I didn't always listen to directions. One time I wrote 6 words, but that's besides 6 words.
Couldn't choose.
I couldn't choose. And
whole
then
sentence.
the first round is like catchphrase. So you say like you can say anything but the word to get people to guess the
Yeah,
words.
or
And then
just
the second
describe it.
round is charades. So you can't say anything, you just act it out. The third round is just one word. So you say one word, that's all you can say, you're done. And then you're on teams. So we did boys versus girls. And obviously the girls dominated.
Girls win every single time.
Girls.
Every single
Girls
time.
rule, boys drool.
But it was super fun. And I will be requesting
my
that
God.
we play that.
This is, I think, we're bringing Chad up again. But in the game, he got shark. The word was shark. And he was doing the catchphrase. And he said, a thing that swims around with a fin on its head.
No, he says, uses a fin to swim.
He said fin on head. He said, has a fin on its head. 100%.
He did. And then someone acted
But
out
it
and they
was,
were like,
but when he said it, it was stupider than that because it was like because the girls were laughing, Audrey and Reagan were laughing, and they were like saying it sounds like the shark puts the fin on his head every morning before he goes out to work to swim. You know what? You had to be there.
Look it up. Yeah, look it up. It's a great game, fun game, and then just a lot of dancing.
a lot of
A lot of
dancing.
eating, dancing, and tanning.
one night we were talking about all those hills. One night we walked up that hill. A group
I
of
didn't.
us- No, I
You
know
did not.
Can we please tell
Suzanne
that
did
story?
not.
That was so funny, guys. We're at this like amazing little like dinner and a show club thing. After dinner, the show turns into like we're the show now. Like you go and you get all these costumes and you go out there and you dance and you party and it's so fun. So they were closing down or just like it was ending and we were still there just like kind of hanging out. We were like, okay, we're going to go home, continue this party at home. Maybe we'll go to a club. Not sure what we're going to do. Let's call a cab. This island's really small and there's only a limited number of cabs and it was like 1 a.m. So the cabs just like weren't working at that time. So we were all like, half of the group was like ready to walk home. The other half of the group, Kelby's group, was like, Kelby's like, I am not walking. Look at my outfit,
I'm
look at
going
my
to the
shoes.
club.
I'm going to the club, all this stuff, whatever. It was also a Wednesday night. So it was, I don't know. It was just like a Wednesday night. So we didn't know what the vibe was. So half of us are like, okay, we're going to walk. Kelby's like, I'm going to find a ride. And I was like, okay, if you don't, we'll get the cars. We'll come
One
pick you
thing
up.
about me, I've got it taken care of.
She's like, I will find a ride.
I've never,
I'm gonna
I've
find
never
it.
worried
She
about finding a
told
ride in
us
my
all
life.
she will find a ride. So half of us start
Getting
walking.
in, finding a ride, nothing. I got it.
100%. Kelby's got you. If you are going somewhere with Kelby, she'll figure it out. So don't worry. So we start walking up this hill. Not even maybe 10 minutes into our walk, a car zooms past us.
girl screaming in the
Girls
back.
in the back. It's Kelby. And I was like, well,
Which, by the way, figuring things out meant going to
Asking, like,
calling
the bathroom
calling the
attendant.
valet guy over and saying, "Will you please drive us home?"
Meanwhile, he was like, I only have a scooter, but let me see what I can do.
And he found
stole
a car.
Yeah, he found
Did
a
he
car.
he
Take
stole
a
a car.
Stole a car.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, dropped us off and left. See ya.
Bye.
You know,
you
my
wanted-
mom used to get mad at me as a kid because she was like, Kelby, you always have this mentality of just like, I've got this. And I mean, I do.
I think
God knew
that's,
that
I think
one.
that's
God
a
knew
great
this one.
mentality.
You
to
know
have.
what?
Sorry, Brenda.
My mom used to tell me something that will stick with me for the rest of my life. And she used to say all the time, jump and the net will form. And you know what? I said,
Honestly,
okay,
Hey,
That's
that's
slay.
a bar. That's a bar. Put
Jump
that on
and
a
the
tank
net.
top.
Jump and the net will form. You just gotta go for it. You gotta
Jump
ask the
and the net
valet
will
guy
form.
for a ride home.
Will form.
There we go.
Got it.
I know. I don't know what to do with my hands today. I forgot my notebook.
I forgot mine too.
Just put them on your head.
Put them on what?
Just stay like that the whole podcast. It's good.
Like, boom, boom, boom.
Okay. I feel like I want to talk about Chelsea's dating quota and what your plan is for fulfilling that.
What are the updates?
There is no update.
Chelsea, well, how was the Raya selections or
They've been
dating app
good.
selections?
I
When
was
we were
like chatting
out-
with one guy from Dallas, and then all of a sudden he just hasn't responded in like 2
All right.
days.
Well, Chelsea, closed mouths don't get fed. So what are we doing to get these dates rolling?
Hey, ain't that the truth?
I don't know.
Come on, I know one of you listening has a hot brother.
Yeah.
Come on,
So,
pull through, people.
If you guys could message any three of us, don't message Chelsea because she won't.
You can message me.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
no, no.
She
She
won't-
judges
I'll
them
get
too
that.
picky.
She judges them too
We will
picky.
judge them and we will set her up.
Let us know.
Yeah, it's
if
an
they're in
invite.
the DFW
Hot brother,
area.
hot
So-
friend, hot cousin.
Okay, so how does this? So
uncle.
like technically, I
father.
didn't meet February quota. Did these have to roll over? into
Actually,
the
that's a
new
great
month?
point. Yes.
So now 8. March, we need 8 dates.
8
Two a
single
week.
8
healthy
eligible bachelors. Whoa.
Unless you go on a really good date and they want a second date. Does that
It could be
count?
the
That
same
counts.
person.
Yeah, right?
It could be
That
the same
counts.
Yeah,
person.
That counts.
Honestly, that should count for more. If it's a second date, maybe that counts for 2.
Ooh.
That'll be nice.
Honestly,
So it's like the
anyone
more
single in
dates
the
I go
studio?
on with one person, the more it counts.
Anyone
It's
single
almost like
here?
you're building something there.
Yeah, it's almost like the deeper of a connection you find.
Chelsea, I know who would love to go on a date with you.
Who?
Downstairs. Front desk.
Oh my God.
Front desk. Yeah,
yeah.
we're going to ask him. He's number 1. Maybe just coffee. There's a cute cafe down there. Just take his hand, walk him in there. That counts.
You got to
bistro?
seize every moment, Chelsea.
That counts. I think.
It's fine. I should have just.
Hell, if you don't, I will.
What about the dishwasher boy?
He's in St. Bart's.
So are
Oh,
we
wait,
going to
can
go
we
back?
please tell the story of what Chelsea did to the dishwasher boy?
yes.
What she did to him?
What she did.
We were at dinner.
Dirty things.
There are some beautiful men in St. Bart's.
They're all like 22, but
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
They were all young. They're all models,
Or
but
really
young.
old.
It's like French college kids who are on break and they all
But these
come over.
boys were doing the dishes. They were cleaning wine glasses. Most beautiful men I've ever seen.
Cleaning wine glasses.
So
with,
what I
with
did,
a toothpick in his mouth, which by the way always adds points.
Yeah.
You know?
he had a little mustache. He was taller. So I decided to write my Instagram and my number on a piece of napkin. He called it a hand towel. And then we had the waitress give it to him because he was staring the whole time at our table.
He was.
And then after I gave it to him, I don't think he figured out who it was from
Until he
until
looked
he
you up.
messaged
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And then he was like being weird afterwards. He was like shy and would not look at
Us.
the
yes.
table
Yes.
anymore. Then the next morning, he sends me a message. His name is Matthew.
Matty.
It was all in
Matty
all in
Daddy.
front. He said, "No one has ever given me a hand towel with." Hold on, we're gonna find this.
The waitress that delivered the hand towel, she came back and she said that the short guy washing dishes was like,
One up for me.
why are they never for me?
His message the next
should've
morning.
wrote
Your
more.
contact on a hand towel. That never happened to me.
Oh, like that's never happened to him
That's
before.
never happened to him before.
He's
Yeah.
never had anyone slide them
And
their
then
number.
I tried to get him to come out to tea with us, and he said he had to work at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Lame.
And I
Man,
said, "You're
has a
missing
job."
out tonight." And he goes, "What kind of thing? What are you waiting?"
What are
Yeah,
you
language
waiting?
barrier is real.
So that's where it is.
But you know what? You guys don't need to talk. You got to use your mouth for other things.
Yeah, use the body language,
Body
baby.
language is
Body
a universal language.
His bio says geographically unstable. So perfect. You can just
That's
come
how
here.
move. Yeah, move to Dallas.
He's always on the move.
Come on over, baby. Or you know what? We'll just come back. We'll come back for a date.
So steps are taken in the right direction. Just they stall a little.
Do you guys like our babushkas? These were
Mine's
our
not.
fashion
Mine looks
statement.
like-
We just wanted to bring a little bit of St. Bart's back to Dallas.
yes.
Suzanne, I love your shirt, by the way. Love it.
It's so cute.
It's from Newly. I rented it.
Oh, my shirt's also from
Wait,
Newly.
Wait, look at my shorts.
Look at mine.
Okay, wait. All slays. My
slays.
newly vest.
Do you like my SIG t-shirt? I thought it was very
the SIGs are
appropriate.
great, and I wish I brought that on the trip.
Yes, because some SIGs were smoked on this trip.
If you were listening to last week's episode and you were like, you know what? I want to try Newly out. This is the little package that you'll get at your house.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying
like a
to not show you
recyclable
guys
little
my
bag.
address.
Yeah, it's great. They sent this all to us. It comes straight to your door and it has like the pieces of clothing folded up inside, and then you just put everything back in there. And it
Literally.
has the return slip in there. So easy, and you just send it back.
Such a game changer.
Such a game changer.
Yeah.
And honestly, especially for like going on trips, because honestly, before we
Agreed.
even, like, how much stuff did we buy that we probably won't wear again or for a very long time?
Oh my God, a lot.
A lot. And like,
Yeah.
what the heck with Newly? We could just literally rent everything, have it for a month, send it back.
Wear it, get your
for a
photos, and send it
fraction
back.
of the price.
Yeah.
It's literally the best case scenario, and I'm kind of pissed that I
I might
didn't
do it for Miami
get in on it sooner. You
Yeah.
should do it
You
for
should
Miami.
do it for
and for your
Miami.
birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
what are we
figure
gonna do
out-
for your birthday
Oh,
now?
no.
I canceled my
Oh.
flight last night because she told me to.
Yeah, we got to figure
Okay.
out where we're going to go instead. Right now, apparently, Airbnb says we can't have our money back because it's not an emergency yet. So
That's wild.
wild.
I
But
fight that.
Did you pay in full or just put down a deposit?
we just put down a deposit.
Okay.
But so he has until, like, I think we have a couple more weeks until the next deposit is due. So we're not technically canceling yet because we're going to see if the situation gets worse. I mean, obviously, like, we're not hoping it gets
a
worse.
little
but, like,
risky. Just a little.
But yeah.
The
I
trip
mean-
was supposed to be somewhere overseas where there's just a lot of stuff happening. Not overseas.
Mexico. We're supposed to go to
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, I just, travel is fun and stuff, but I like my life. So I think it's just one of those things that you don't
Safety.
risk it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just always better not to risk
And we
it.
can go
you
so
know?
many other places too.
200%. 200%. I think like a mountain trip would be really fun, but I don't know. We'll talk about it later. We haven't
Yeah,
really
sometime.
Let's go to Kansas.
Kansas. Oh, yeah.
Why don't we just go to South Dakota?
Wait, we got to go to.
It is actually pretty
Always
fun
wanted
in the
to go.
summer.
When is the wedding?
I don't know yet. It's
Oh,
still
okay.
postponed. It was supposed to
Okay.
be March 21st.
So she's still having cold feet about Ed.
Yeah, he's not doing too well.
Oh God.
Oh, gosh.
Pray for Ed, guys.
I know. I need to text her.
Hallelujah, Ed.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Ed.
Oh, my God.
We should. Yeah, we can all go to South Dakota. We're gonna ride some 4-wheelers.
What's in South Dakota?
My family.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's very cold. Very cold.
No, it's not. It actually gets really hot there too.
Really?
in the
North
summer.
Dakota. North Dakota. I'm thinking of Fargo.
There
Fargo,
you go.
North Dakota.
I feel like
That's
in
where I
the
wanna
winter
go.
they both get cold.
They do it in the winter, but it gets pretty hot in the summer, like 90s.
Love.
On the little lake that we go to, Swan Lake.
Swan Lake.
Ride jet skis, 4-wheelers, do all the things.
Stunning.
Skiing, tubing.
It sounded like a great place to go to, honestly.
My family's got a lake house. We can just live there for the few days. Pretty big.
Well,
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's in Viborg, South Dakota, population 800.
Oh my gosh. Maybe somewhere else.
Yeah, probably.
Suzanne's like, that sounds great.
Maybe not for my birthday.
Let's keep that in my back pocket. Yeah.
Very back pocket.
Okay, our confessional, I have to say, I haven't looked at the videos yet. It didn't go as planned, but that's okay. And I think that we went wrong by having it too far away.
It was too far away.
It was too far away. Nobody wanted to go all the way down and back up.
Is there not enough content?
Oh, you guys didn't want to walk down a few stairs?
Chelsea, how's your quad
I'm
workout every
shocked
day?
if there's not enough content because me and Chad were down there.
I think there's enough. I have to
shooting
go
the
look.
shit.
I have to go look at it, but I just wanted people to be more excited, you know? But it was just me and Kelby going down there. And
I wanted people to want to go to the confessional on their own, and I had to tell them every time to go, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I think anytime you try something for the first time, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you got to work out the kinks.
You
I
gotta
think
work
it
out
would be
the
better.
kinks.
We should have done it in Aspen. That would have been.
Yes.
Really
But I do also feel like we had a lot going on in Aspen, and it would have been,
In no time.
I would have been,
time.
again, the annoying
True.
person that was like yelling at
Okay,
everybody to
come
go to
on.
the confessional over and over. Okay. But I do have a kind of a little bit of a new fitness plan.
What is it?
Whenever we left for the trip, I said that I was going to come back and like continue dieting pretty hard. But then you guys' friend Andrew and Chad were talking, and he was talking about how he looks at his macros kind of as more of like an average than like a daily goal. And I think that's what I'm going to try going forward. Like
Like a weekly average?
yeah, like kind of like a weekly average. Like I'm still going to try to
think
hit
that
my
makes
protein
sense.
goal
I
every
feel like a
single
lot of people
day.
do that.
But I think, yeah. And I saw a post on social media that another girl's doing that. That's how she does it as well. But like kind of like a weekly average. And then that helps you
And your
think, find
workouts.
more balance.
Well,
too.
100%. And that makes a lot of sense because you're not doing the same exact workout every day. So your macros
Right.
don't need to be the same exact every day.
Exactly.
They need to be a little bit, right? Like your carbs need to be higher when you're going to do a leg day, maybe the night before you do a leg day or whatever.
Right.
So it'll eventually all even out by the end of the week, but it doesn't need to be every single day. Like
The exact same numbers.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that way you're not like stressing over the number game like every day.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that, I mean, so I got a question yesterday too about somebody asking me if I hit a step goal in addition to working out. And I think that's kind of similar, right? Because
100%.
this step goal thing, I mean, it's really like more of a click. I feel like it's just like to try to get people to have more steps. Like it's like,
Well, I think it's for people that aren't actively, like
like
we
an
work
easy
out
goal to
every
set.
day. So it's like we don't really focus on steps because we're doing so many other things. I
stepping
think
all
it's
over,
for
yeah.
people who are in an office and sitting at your desk all day and don't get the steps in, or they don't have time to work out, or they don't have
Agree.
the motivation. That's the perfect
Or
way
if you want to like amplify your workout goals, right? If you're on a cut or if you have, you know, something that you're prepping for, whatever, you add in more cardio, then you can kind of be a little bit more specific with your step goals. But like you said, like having an average, right? Like some days you'll walk maybe 25,000
Right.
steps because you had a really busy day. Some days you'll walk maybe 3,000 steps. But by the end of the week, if you average it out, it's maybe around 10,000 steps a day.
yeah.
Which I think,
And I think makes the goal in itself like more attainable,
100%.
right? Because you're not, because every day is so different. And I think that that's when we get like really obsessed and really like an unhealthy relationship with these little goals is when we forget that they're just goals to keep us accountable. They're not goals like, you know,
Live or
the
die.
cops are going to be called
it's not
if
like
you don't
life or death.
need it.
and
But
you know,
yeah.
I will call the cops though.
She will call the
She's
cops.
calling the cops.
She's calling the cops. If Kelby's going to do something, she's going to be
the
calling the cops.
Yeah. One thing about me.
Oh my God. We heard somebody burp on the plane on the way back.
Y'all were like, is that Kelby?
No, I was like,
did.
that,
We were like,
I
that's
said,
probably Kelby.
I said that was Kelby 200%. That was Kelby for sure. And then we had a whole little mini conversation about, and Francesca's like, I don't even think she notices that she does that. And I was like,
I
no
don't,
way.
I
I
don't
know. It's
anymore.
just like
it's
it's
like
like-
so second nature.
We had our whole little mini conversation, and then
Bye-bye.
Chelsea goes, guys,
Came from the man behind
that
us.
came from behind.
Yeah, Chelsea or Kelby was too busy chatting with her new
She made a
friend
new best
the whole
friend.
plane ride.
I
That's all.
did. I made a new friend.
Chatty Kathy.
5 hours straight. You know, flew by.
Every time I
Flew
took my headphones
Is
out,
this-
y'all were talking.
Speaking of 10,000 steps, you got 10,000 words.
10,000
more
words
on the
in.
flight.
Yeah, no, that's not true. I probably got 5 words in, but
She got it in.
No, guys, she literally, okay, I love egging people on though. And honestly, this diva, I knew she'd do it. She like pulls out, she's like, okay, look at my backpack, whatever. She like shows me her laptop. Like, I don't know. We're doing a what's in my bag at this point, I guess. She like pulls out her speaker she brought for the beach, for the cruise or whatever. And I was like, play me a song. You think that'll connect? She's like, nah, I don't think it's going to connect. I'm like, you should just like play a song, whatever. Just like, I'm sure everyone on the plane would love it. I got this diva to play a song. She was holding up the speaker, dancing. She was handing out gum. She said gum for the plane. I mean, she was a good time. That
She was
one
awesome
thing about her.
She was awesome.
She was so nice.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
And I know every trip she's ever been on in the last 10 years. So
Was she in St. Bart's also, or was she in Puerto Rico?
I think there was a cruise going on.
there's a cruise. Yeah, she was on a cruise and it did go around like to St. Martin,
But not St.
Martin,
Bart's.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think maybe St. Bart's. She said she didn't really know where they were
Okay,
going.
that was something that I was asking about too, because I didn't see a port. I didn't see any cruise ships. I saw yachts, obviously, but I didn't see any cruise ships
I think
when we
I
were
saw
in St.
one,
Bart's.
but it was like a little further
Well,
out of
because I don't
Gustavia.
think they can come that close. Like you've got to, right? Because like some places
No, they
you can
should
come that
pick it
close.
off.
Some places like it's not deep enough, so you have to kind of like charter a boat back and forth from the big like.
Oh, you mean like they
Cruise
might have been
ship.
docked like out in the middle of the ocean
Yeah, 'cause
somewhere?
it's
I
like-
think I saw one a little further out on the Gustavia side.
Interesting.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh wait, what was that restaurant that we went to?
Tea Corral. That's on the beach.
Yeah.
The little shack. It's literally
Yeah.
like a shack, and they make the best food ever. Yeah,
It was
Tea Corral.
so good.
They had
So good.
2 tables.
Really, really
Literally.
good.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of beef with Eddie's Ghetto, but all the other food
I
was
actually had a fantastic experience at Eddie's Ghetto. Like the food that I
tuna was
ordered was
pretty good.
so good. What'd you have?
I had the tuna
Oh,
assortment.
wait, that's what we had too. Yeah.
I had
You had the mahi mahi.
I had the local mahi. Okay, but it was just like a ceviche plate, like a plate of just like raw fish, essentially. And she was like, "Do you want me to add rice to your plate?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And it made it a meal. And oh my god! But we ordered their local ceviche at every restaurant we went to. It was good at every single place.
Yeah.
So their fish is just so fresh and yummy.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a mistake ordering.
Don't order beef from an island, because where are you going to see a cow?
Yeah,
Look at the island.
But
board.
Stella.
That was
Stella
fire.
had
Stella was
really
that
good
well,
meat.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
And honestly, there are cows in some islands. Maybe not St. Bart's, but there are cows in some islands, and I'm sure they just do like their import
Yeah.
export from like local.
Yeah, no,
I remember when I was in Greece,
I had
the
other
beef was
beef
really
that
bad.
was good there, but that, yeah, that one was
off
not.
to a rough start.
Yeah, but from there it was
Stella
amazing.
like the best
Yeah.
food I've ever had in my life.
That might be my favorite restaurant.
Ever.
It
Ever.
was
Cheval
so
Blanc
good.
takes the cake for me. That was my favorite meal.
That was just like good lunch.
Everything
a
was
little bit
good.
of everything.
Like honestly, I didn't have a single bad meal while I was there, but like
True.
Cheval Blanc was like, I loved that chicken.
And I didn't get to make that
chicken.
lunch. I mean, I was there and then I had to leave because
She was
Mama
hungover.
was a little hungover and it was hitting right then. So I was like, I'm
She
going
was
to
like,
take a
"This is
nap
too
on the
much for
beach."
me. I
And
need
you know
to go
what?
lay down.
I took a nap on the beach and then I met a friend. I met my Miami
Should we
friend.
show a picture of him?
Absolutely. I hope somebody knows him.
I have a photo of him. I'll send it to you guys so you can insert a photo
I've
of
met a
him.
lot of interesting people.
Here.
Yeah, no, he was great. He was like, you know what, girls,
Insert
I have,
here.
I'm from Toronto, but I have a house in Miami and all this stuff, but I'm only there like 3 months of the year. So my friend Reagan was like, oh, perfect. So like I can come and stay there, right? And he was like, yeah, but you're going to have to stay with me. And she goes, so first off, crazy. And she was like, I bet you'd show me a good time.
Oh my god, I loved them. They were so.
Oh, Audrey and Reagan.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, like, they're some of the funniest people I know. They're going to love that I said this.
They play off of each other so
Yeah,
well.
they're a cute little duo.
100%. Like, yeah, in college, it was like us two, me, Crystal, and then we have a few other friends. And like, we all were just like we all played this bit and it was so freaking funny. Like, I'm sure whenever we watch in a bar, people are just terrified of us.
Oh my god, no,
But I
I loved
loved
them.
Can we talk about you guys in the nun applets?
Yeah. Okay. So at
What a sight.
Latie, this is my no. Actually, okay. Latie is my favorite restaurant in the world, but not for the food. Like Sella is like amazing food. Latie is like you're sitting down. It's dinner and a show. It's like sexy shows, burlesque vibes. They're like singers. It's amazing. And then come 11 p.m., they're like, now the costume room is open. And they pull back these drapes and you go in the back and it's every costume you could ever imagine. And everybody's just putting on these insane costumes. I got to be a NASA astronaut. We have, Mario in the corner over here.
Teletubby.
We had Teletubby, like
I
anything
was
you
Snow
could
White.
imagine.
Snow White was the first one I put on.
That's my heaven, by the way, is like everybody wearing a costume and just drunk.
It
Love
was awesome.
Love it. That's my peak high. But yeah, and then, we needed a costume change. So we did 3 nuns. The 3 nuns came out and a schoolgirl.
3 nuns, and then I came in and there was no more nun outfits, so Kelby shoved me in a Wednesday Addams outfit. That
You
was,
passed for like a slutty nun. It was
Made
good.
for a 12-year-old for sure.
My butt was out in the restaurant.
It's fine.
In the
We
restaurant.
were the only ones in there.
I mean, there was more than
well.
just butts out in that restaurant. So
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
probably why Chad lost his wedding ring, because he was like, I'm sick of this.
I'm done, actually. No, let's be real. They love a show.
They
love a show.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
They know who they married.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's got to perform. Someone's got to be the star. My hands are
date
tied.
them.
It's me.
Yeah. Sorry. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done about this. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I guess that's a successful marriage is someone has to love Olive, someone has to hate him. Someone has to be a star and someone has to be a viewer.
All right. Well,
Wait, what did
Andrew is
Andrew
my
say?
viewer.
Yeah, what did you say when he's like, well, there can be other roles. What about like director or producer?
Andrew
or
actually, yeah, he can be producer. That's fine.
assistant stagehand.
Yeah, like co-lead,
Cameraman.
just understudy, stunt double.
Yeah, there's many
An
roles
extra.
that they can have, but
Yeah.
only one star for sure.
Absolutely.
The
Only
main
one star.
actor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Chelsea told me on the plane that she thought that we all had really healthy relationships, and I thought she was going to bring it up and tell you guys, but I just want to hear it again. I'd like to hear it again.
No.
So, well, this is me bringing it up myself.
We were on the while you were talking with your bestie, we were out here planning for today's episode, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to talk about, and I was like, you know what? Being one of the single girls there, I was able to observe y'all's relationship over multiple days, and it was really cool to see because all of you guys are in such healthy relationships, and your husbands and your boyfriend allow you to be exactly who you want to be. Like, you have your ditzy moments, and Chad is so patient. You were drunk and wanting to go to the club.
I actually don't know what she's talking about by that.
ditzy.
Suzanne Ditzy? What?
Hey,
Ditzy, what?
yeah.
And it's just like you guys were all able to truly be yourself, and they are so patient. They just kind of sit back and let you be exactly
As
who
they
you are.
should.
Exactly. Yeah. And
I know exactly as they should. And
Yeah.
it's so cool for me to see because I've never been in a relationship like that. So for me, I'm like, it is possible. Like, I feel like in the relationships I used to be in, I would have to act a certain way. If I acted a certain, Chelsea, why are you acting like that?
100% because like in
get
a
it
lot
together.
of those relationships, like I think a lot of relationships, there's so much jealousy and like it's so rare to find one where there is no jealousy and like you can just be so comfortable within like who you are and your partner supports it. Yeah. And like whenever you find something like that, like that's what you want to grab onto more than literally anything else.
No,
I think.
know.
Yeah.
And it was almost like weird at first because it's
You're
like
like,
almost
wait.
foyou're to me.
yeah.
You're like,
like,
these
this
people
is
are
so
You're like,
chill.
they're all gonna get in massive fights when we get home tonight.
The boys
I'm
are
like
just-
on the bar at the club. Like, oh shit,
and
they're
boys aren't even
divorcing.
paying attention. No, it was really like I loved seeing it.
Yeah, that's
they do say like how'd you get this to stay?
magic.
I must not be an expert. Oh, there we go.
You're a
You're
pervert.
pert.
They do. You're a pert.
Let's hear it, Pert.
Someone says, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay.
Okay, give it back.
You know what?
lost
I'm
it.
sorry.
You
Okay.
actually lost it.
I
lost the privilege.
They do say like the healthy relationship that you have after several toxic ones is like the hardest, and I couldn't agree more because I mean, Chad's like the only healthy relationship I've ever had, and it was hard to stop being a nightmare. You know?
Well, y'all
What do
are-
you mean?
Like I think that when you are in a toxic relationship, no matter how much is not your fault, like you're part of the problem because you're staying.
Yeah.
And obviously some situations are more difficult than others, and there's a lot of navigating that has to happen, and it's not like a blanket statement. Everybody's going through their own shit, but you get the way that you react to situations when you're forced to be in a situation where you're on the defensive all the time makes you become a nightmare. And so then the next time you get in a relationship, you come in with all of that same baggage and all of the same like poor reactions to situations. And so when you come into a relationship and like, Chad has all these calm reactions and I'm doing nothing but like trying to like stir the pot. Like
Get a rise out of him.
I'm
You're
like,
picking it. Yeah.
I'm like, I said,
Did you not hear me?
yeah.
But because it's like these habits you've formed out of like self protection, but also just like the way that a relationship
Fight or flight.
Yeah. And it's like, it really does take time to get out of that and realize, because you're almost like, you're fight or flight, because you're like, I don't know how they're going to react to this. I'm just going to do what I'm used to.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to do what you're used to, and you're going to like put assumptions on a person that they didn't deserve, that they don't deserve those assumptions put on them. And so it is tough to figure out like, oh my God, wait, like I'm actually the one becoming the problem.
Well, it's because you're at the same time you're trying to fix yourself.
Hi.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to fix yourself at the same time trying to learn someone new.
Right.
So it's like you're going back and forth trying to figure these two things out at once.
I just wanted you to tell me my relationship was great again.
It is. Honestly, I think you and Chad.
I do. Dude, you and Chad got MVP. Y'all were so funny.
So funny. Like Chad really came out of his shell this trip.
Chad let loose, and I loved it.
I was like, okay.
Can we talk about Chad's guacamole?
We got to stop talking about him.
Sorry.
We got to
This
stop.
whole episode is about Chad.
I know. This is not good. This is not good for
We got to
him.
stop.
That guac was so good.
Yeah, he's and Andrew gave him his Lewis and Clark book, so they're all
Wait,
in a
no,
book
he
club
did?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
on
that
the,
is
he's on the
so
fourth chapter.
funny.
He was
Cute.
reading it on the flight. Yeah,
Wow. He was reading it on the flight.
yeah.
Who was?
Yeah, it was Chad, Suzanne, me, Chelsea, all in a row. It was good.
Wait, guys, Andrew was watching some movie. It was about like the war or something. I don't know, something really gory. And the lady behind him stood up and came around and goes, hey, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to like keep my eyes off of it, but like this is like really rough. Like you're watching something really gory. And Andrew was like, okay, yeah, well, keep your eyes back.
Yeah,
there.
like, why are you being so nosy?
And she was like, I just had to like tell you. And he's like, okay, what do you want me to do?
I think the whole row behind you, which was the row in between us and you, were like so jealous of whatever was happening in the row in front of you, because we were like, they're talking, there's a cool gory movie on, and then we were like, we should have been in that row.
Yeah.
We should have been in that row.
Yeah.
We're missing out.
We're like taking our headphones off to hear what you're saying.
Where all three rows were hanging out together with the gum.
Oh, with the gum and the speaker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
we
also
really united that flight.
I don't really like to talk to people on the plane.
Me either. We was like, that could never be me. I would have been like, yeah, okay, put my headphone back in, look down.
I would like nod, smile.
But I feel like this every time I've gone on a flight with Kelby, she's like, the person next to her talks to her, and she like it gets trapped in like a conversation.
You know, but I also love the bit of it all. Like, so I'm like, okay,
So
whatever.
I love the bit of it all when I'm not stuck on an airplane and I can walk
can
away.
walk away at
like
any moment,
when you're
yeah.
stuck on, like that's why I like try not to start conversations on an airplane, because then I'm literally stuck, and I know that I don't have it in me to put my headphones on and start ignoring this person.
Yeah. I know. I will say, you know, she did give
Obviously,
me a lot
Kelby
of really
doesn't
great
either.
advice though. Like, you know, she was telling me like hair care advice, and like she had really good hair. So I was like, okay, let's talk about it. And like, I just love getting to know someone, you know, like I got to learn a lot about this lady.
Yeah. I also, when she brought that speaker out, I was like, oh my God, did Andrew plan this? Because Andrew made a point. He was like, why don't you guys try to like, this would be really great for marketing. Why don't you guys try to do
He did
an airplane sculpt? Like, how many people on the airplane do you think you could get like to be doing the sculpt class in the air? Like at least some of the moves, whatever. And then when she pulled the speaker out, I was like, Andrew, set this up. We're about to all start sculpting right now.
Why did we not do that? That's the new Mile High Club right there.
Could you imagine being on an airplane and people start doing a sculpt class?
Yeah, that'd be my dream flight, actually.
How?
Jump, squat.
I feel like that would make the plane
would
go
be like-
down.
No.
The plane
It
would
depends.
start bouncing.
Never mind.
So what?
I was gonna say it depends who's doing it.
Oh,
Or how many of us are doing it, honestly. We could do it on like a smaller flight, maybe like a private flight next time we go on one.
When we go to trade one.
Yeah, our next private flight. Yeah.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
Guys, we're laughing. So we've never been on like a real private flight. Trade wind.
I have.
Yeah.
Guys, speak for
guess
yourself.
TJ, yeah, I have too.
I have.
actually,
Also,
guys,
your husband literally has his own plane. That is a private flight. It's just you two.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, stay low, keep down, boots on the ground. Okay.
She's
I
just being humble, guys.
Yeah.
Our humble queen.
Yeah, I forget about that.
I think.
Wait, no, actually, the lady I was with on the plane, she was like, no, like you need to go camping sometimes because like you got to keep it organic. That's what she would say for keeping, keeping your head on the ground. You got to stay organic. You got to do some
Reduce
organic
your
things.
carbon
I'm like, I
footprint.
love this actually.
Go on a PJ to a camping site, sleep in a tent.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
with the plane right next to it.
Balance.
Okay, balance.
You got to even
But
out the carbon
organic.
footprint a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think I could camp for one night and then go to.
I've done it and I'll never do it again.
Wait, seriously?
I
just
went
told
to
Andrew I'd
sleepaway
do it,
camp.
So
You're going to glamp or you're going to camp, honey?
Or like
Camp.
legit camping.
we're in a tent. I don't know. Him and McWilliams have done it like 3 times, and he's like, "You're coming on the next one."
I've done it a few times. When I lived in Aruba, we used to go camping, and that was actually probably a better version of it because it's Aruba and it's windy and you're like on a beach camping and it's fine. But I've done it also at sleepaway camp when I was like 14, and would not recommend. Honestly, would not recommend. Bathroom, dig a hole in the fucking dirt.
I know.
Be careful with the bears. You got to draw a circle around your bathroom break so the bears don't come for you. Okay, and you're just like on edge, like you can't sleep.
I'm sorry. What's drawing the circle gonna do?
I don't know. It's like something that just like keeps the bears away from like your business, and
They want it?
they want it, or they makes them like smell you.
Smelling you. Be interested in
Also,
it.
make sure you put water in that where you're going to the bathroom.
Water.
Yeah, to like with your
Oh,
because then it will really smell.
yeah. Well, you just have to get a designated area, but it's just like
Just keep
doing
moving along.
everything in the woods.
It
is
sounds like
really
not
awful.
even one night.
Also, I had my period when I was when I was camping. It was the worst. It was literally. I was 14 years old, going to sleepaway camp.
Gotta keep it organic.
Woods. I was like, literally, kill me right now. Like, I wrote a letter to because I was in sleepaway camp. I didn't have my phone or anything, so I wrote a letter to my parents. Literally, so mad. I like wrote out like an escape plan. I was like, I'm leaving the sleepaway camp, and. Okay, this whole sleepaway camp was not intense the whole time. It was just like you had a little like overnight trip to the woods. Every cabin kind of had their time to do it. But mine was the first night we got there. My first ever experience with sleepaway camp.
Oh no.
My period in the woods. No. Glamping though, I've heard is really nice. You have like a tent on stilts.
Yeah.
There's a little air conditioning. You're still in like a.
So what
Tent.
were you doing with your pads or tampons?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
You don't want to know. It was
Feeding
just
them to the bears,
Really uncomfortable.
obviously.
It was just really uncomfortable. Also, like I had cramps and like just bad mood,
Poor
hormones. Yeah.
Hormones at
So if you were to ask me, I would say hell no to a camping trip. But if it's a glamping trip, like I've seen like Joshua Tree has some like cool little like glamping little like yurts and stuff that I would be like, I'm down for like that version of camping.
Yeah, like a tent with a bathroom in the back of the tent.
Yeah, and a shower.
And some AC.
I don't know, guys. I think I got to keep it organic. I think I got to do one trip, one camping trip.
Hey,
You gotta
do it. It builds character.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
It builds character.
That's what I think
Just
too.
like make sure you plan it around when you're not on your period.
You know, another piece of advice you did give me. Do you guys hike much or no?
When
I
can.
like to, but I'm trying to convince Chad to do more hiking trips.
But where in Dallas can we hike? We
Oh
can't.
yeah, you can't
Just
in
when we
Dallas really.
travel. Yeah.
So she was telling me, she gave me so many tips. So she went on this like 8-hour hike in Spain. So cool. It sounded amazing. But she was like, if you're going to do an 8-hour hike or anything above that, like obviously your feet just are going to hurt or they're going to rub raw. So you have to lather your feet in Vaseline. Then you put toe socks on. Then you put wool socks on. And then you put like specific hiking shoes that have like a square toe, where they're like really wide. So your feet don't like smush together. And she was like, you have that, you can hike as long as you want. So I'm like, damn.
But like, even if it's like hot out, you'll be so sweaty.
I think she was specifically talking for like springtime in Spain. Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of hikes, guys, have you ever heard of the Via Ferrata?
No.
Okay, so I did that in Telluride a couple years ago. It's basically like you're scaling a mountain, okay? And it's a hike. It's like a guided hike, but you have a wire connected to you and like a harness the whole hike. So there's parts of the hike that you have to like attach yourself and unattach yourself. Like you're walking on like the edge of a mountain, scaling the mountain, and like you have to just be very careful and like, you know what I mean? It's
Wait,
so
so you're using your
you and Andrew, you're using
poles?
either poles. No. So you have like a bungee cord on almost, and you have like the clips. So you're clipping yourself on, and you're walking on, and then there's parts where you're like. You're climbing. Oh, I cried.
No.
Maybe this was like a 6-hour ordeal too. I went with me, my dad, my sister, and my aunt. And
I would do this.
You and Andrew would fucking love it. And like you guys would love it. Like it's totally up your alley. And I was actually trying to bring it up to Andrew and I totally forgot. Because they do it they have one in Telluride. I think they have one like in Italy and like one in Switzerland or something.
The one in Switzerland is absolutely
okay.
insane.
The one in Telluride too.
I've seen it.
Because
that Lauren girl did it. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a protected assisted climbing route featuring fixed steel cables, ladders, and bridges on mountain faces. So allowing beginners and enthusiasts to safely traverse steep, high altitude terrain. So it started in the Dolomites and now it's like in the Alps, Europe, US. US has a few places that do it. But I need to show you guys my photo of me doing this. And I was crying.
If you want to see me die.
You can't turn around either. You know that?
I will die.
You can't turn around. You have to go all the way down. Because if you turn around, like you just have to go back through the shit that you went through.
But also it's like there's probably other people, so you can't pass.
It was just our group. And there's some people that can do it themselves. Like actually, when I got home, I like looked up everything about the Via Ferrata. Like people die. People die. Like people have fallen off.
That said safely.
What?
It said safely.
It said safely because these people that die went without a guide because they thought that they could do it on their own.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was this old man that did it, and right afterward, he made it to the end, but he had a heart attack and died. Because he was so scared.
nervous.
He was so nervous, but he made it. But I remember like getting down to the bottom and walking, and just like my whole body was like shaking. But I was like, oh my God, like that was fucking cool, but I'll never do that again.
Okay,
like,
I could never. So scared of heights, but I want to do it.
I'm
like I
gonna show
feel
you
like
guys
I need.
pictures.
I feel like
It's
I need
insane.
to.
Oh my
for
God,
personal
should we do
growth.
it?
Yeah, we should.
I'll take photos on the ground.
Boots on the ground
Okay, wait.
journalism.
Also, I think that this is like so. This would be so annoying for us to do, but I think we should do it next
What?
time we're on a flight. We should like get married at the front or something.
like say there's an engagement or oh my God.
Wait, did you see that was on the news? A Southwest flight. People got married on a flight.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
and then Madison
they're, like-
Humphreys did it. They like Southwest like gave her a plane to do it, and she
Of
like filled the
course.
seat with like all her friends, and they
that's
like
so funny.
recreated the
they
whole
gave
thing.
her a plane?
or like not
Probably
I mean,
just she could walk on it.
Yeah, just
but like all her like all the seat. I'm sure they were on the ground.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they weren't like okay, let's,
Okay, take a quick flight. Yeah.
yeah, live it around. Where do you want to go?
Could you imagine? Southwest, if you ever want to sponsor some girlies though for a free flight, let us know.
Hey, Southwest, we'll do something crazy.
Southwest private flight right here.
Does anyone want to see me on the side of a mountain?
Yeah, I do.
Pass it around.
Oh my God.
You can.
Oh
you
my
can swipe
God,
through a few of them.
Francesca.
Oh my God, how high up is this?
So high up, like maybe 11,000 feet. No. 11,000 is crazy.
Oh
Maybe
my
8,000 feet.
God.
8,000 feet.
Wait, I would be so
I was
scared.
so-
I would pee my
Insert
pants.
Photo, insert photo.
Yeah,
here.
I'll send the photos.
That
but
is so amazing.
There's a few. If you scroll, I like looked up the day in my
But
photos.
I like want to do more things that scare me, but I think like skydiving is just a no. Like I think that's like something I wouldn't even consider. But like this, I feel like would scare the living shit
That
out
is
of me.
awesome.
I didn't know what I was getting myself
But I think I need to
into.
do it.
Like I really didn't, and because my mom didn't want to go. She was like, "No, I'm scared. I'm not going." But I didn't know, and I think that if she knew what it was too, she probably would have like tried harder to get us not to go because it's so risky.
Yeah.
But you know, we did it.
What
And at
kind
the
of
end the
anybody
day,
fall?
I was in like hiking shoes. No, we didn't fall. Thankfully.
No, well, they're connected,
yeah,
so
no.
it's not a big deal.
Thankfully, no, nobody fell.
but they're not free climbing out there.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
crazy.
oh my God, did anyone die?
Clipped onto a wire that's a little extended outwards, right?
You're clipped
clipped
exactly.
into a
So like, I
wire.
don't know if you could see the wire. That's like, so like,
Yeah.
look at this one. Like we're climbing on it. You could see the wire, and I'm like grabbing onto something, taking my clip, putting my clip on, grabbing onto something else, putting my hand here, taking my other clip, putting my clip
See,
on
the
it.
thing is, like moving clips would terrify
That
me.
exactly. Every time I moved a clip, I was like shaking. I'm like gonna fall down.
Yeah, because
But I
I'm
didn't.
like,
Thankfully.
Wow.
But yeah, guys, adventure. So
Wow.
fun. So fun.
No,
so
that's-
crazy. We'll never do it again. I can say that I did
think
it though.
I
Then
think you should do it
okay,
again.
my turn now.
Yeah.
I think you should do it again with me.
Maybe if we all go together, I'll do it again.
The good influence says it.
Yeah.
a podcast on the side of the mountain.
What?
There was a
We're
time.
mic'd up the whole time.
Oh my God. Actually, that would have been hilarious because at one point my sister was like, "This is so much fun." And I go, "Shut the fuck up." I was just so like,
I would be like, I would
Intense, dude.
Yeah.
I would quite literally freeze
Yeah.
to where I could physically not move my body.
no,
I would be
you're
so
scared of heights. So like, but I'm not scared of heights, but that was scary for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm terrified of heights.
I'm quite tight. I can't even get on a roof.
But I think
That's how
that
scared I am.
that I've gotten a lot better at like gaslighting myself whenever I like freeze up. You know?
Yeah.
Because like there's other things that make me scared or make me nervous, but I think like when I like even honestly, even when I go get a Brazilian, I'm like, you put yourself in this situation and you will lay here and you will not complain. Because the girls always tell me like, wow, you did a really good job. And I'm like, I will die on this table before I complain or ask you to stop. Like,
Me? I yell. I go, "Oh,
really?
oh." I'm breathing. Like it sounds like I'm giving birth in there. I don't care. But it's worth it every time. I'll still go back.
Yeah. You're doing like the labor
I'm doing like what is that guy in the 40-Year-Old Virgin? He's like, "Oh, Kelly Clarkson."
Oh,
I like say shit like that.
what does that do?
Have you ever seen 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I love
Kelly
40-Year-Old
Clarkson. Steve
Virgin.
Carell's getting his like chest wax, and he's like laying there. And as soon as she pulls off the first one, he goes, "Oh, Kelly Clarkson!" I don't know why he said that, but he did.
It's like the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. And it was funny, and that was me. Every time I get a wax.
All right.
Well, what are we gonna do now, guys? Are we gonna get back into routine?
Yeah,
are we,
so
are we
it's
hitting the gym?
It's the new month. What is everyone's goals for the new month? Getting back into routine? Anything?
I'm adding more like gym days to my like a little bit. I'm gonna add Fridays. I want to go to the gym and like do like strong, heavy weights.
Are you coming to the gym with us after this?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
You could do-
Mondays and
you could do
Fridays
like
gym day.
2 a day. If you want.
I could.
You could. I want to do, I think we were talking about like 2 days heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I think so too. Monday,
Upper,
Friday.
I think just upper and lower day.
Yeah, see
And
how we like
then,
that. Some sculpt days, and then we're filming.
We're
for
filming a
FKL,
lot,
so
yeah.
Well, I want to get back into Legree more too, because like that's the
me
one
too.
thing for my abs. Like that's just like
good.
nothing gets you like Legree gets your abs.
It's insane. And
It's
then we can
also-
add in like fun little classes here and there whenever we want, you know?
My favorite part about Legree is also like I think it is the one thing that teaches you how to talk to yourself like nothing else. You know, like sculpt is fun, and that's kind of what keeps me going. But in Legree, I feel like what keeps me going is like learning to tell myself I can stay in it, because like what's the worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna fall in the machine. It's not gonna be that bad. You know, whatever.
Just fall, collapse through it.
But it's not gonna happen. You think it's gonna happen?
Legree
but
is just
it's
really
not gonna
hard.
happen.
It's like a different type of hard, and it's like a mental
It's a
thing
mental
because
hard.
you're not necessarily going to the beat of the music. You're not like in this hot, sweaty room. It's like you're on this machine. It's you in the machine, you versus the machine, and you have to like you said, like talk to yourself to like
Yeah.
get through the move or get through however long the block is.
Or like convince yourself to go slower, or convince yourself to stay in it a little bit longer. Yeah. And then I think just making my like diet, my like food goals a little bit more of an average instead of like a daily goal. I want to play around with that and see how that works.
I love that.
Because you know, at the end of the day, we're all just guessing. We're all
We're all
don't know
figuring
how we
out,
feel.
guys. Okay, back to our expert thing. We're not claiming to be experts on anything. Okay, what are we doing, Suzanne?
Speak for yourself.
Just except for Kelby.
We're not
claiming
guys.
to be experts.
I am claiming. Just write this down. I am claiming to be an expert.
Yeah. Okay. So Kelby is an expert.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
wannabe expert.
want to be an expert.
I think
Guys,
that
I
we're
can teach.
experts in our own lives and our experiences
but-
and the way that things like we're sharing our experiences and what works for us and what we know works, right? Like from lived experiences. So in that sense, I think, yes, we are experts in our own experiences and we can share them if we want to. So
Oh, but my favorite, I think if somebody pretends to be an expert, aside from Kelby, because she is one.
Thank you.
If
Yeah, I'm not pretending. So you don't even have to say that.
if somebody ever gives you a black and white answer and they are not willing to entertain any other thought, like I see this so much in fitness and food and the advice people give, then they actually know nothing, in my opinion.
not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Because what do you mean like you can't concede that like we all have different bodies and all of our different bodies are different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all
Like
just guessing.
the only way to get fit is chicken and rice.
And honestly, it's just all trial and error, right? Like you try something, like maybe we're talk to you about something that we do that works for us and you try it and it doesn't work for you. Like it might not. So you have to try and figure out things and trial and error until you find like the one that does work for you. And
But the more
That's
that
it.
it's their way or the highway, the more that they actually don't actually know
anything.
shit from shit.
So move your body.
And it's also a fun way.
Be
Like
happy.
trial and error in the fitness space is fun because you get to try so many
Yeah.
different things and see what it works for you. Eat different foods, see what that works for you. And it's just an evolving cycle that never ends.
So that's what we're going to get to right after this. Monday, beginning of a new month.
I got high rocks in 30 days.
Hell yeah.
It's time to lock in.
Lock in.
Lock in. High Rocks, Miami.
Year of the horse, baby. And on that
I was
note,
gonna nay. I was gonna
kidding.
nay, and then it just I didn't know what
You
sound.
can
was
nay,
right.
say
you
giddy
can
up.
nay on the way out. Like nay, like nay. You know, okay. So on that note, we'll see you guys next week. And remember, don't give any fucks. Not a single one. Bye.
Love you.
Love you. Nay. I was waiting for you to do it.
I gotta go check my goat.
Giddy up.